in line with global trends to open more doors for women entrepreneurs and eliminate gender-related biases, the Chemical Industries Education and Training Authority is doing its part. The authority is focusing on developing women-led small businesses to encourage the participation in the mainstream economy, particularly within the chemical sector. And to talk to us then on this is the chairperson, Wezi Khoza. Good evening to you, and thank you so much for your time tonight. How would you say this industry is difficult for women to break through?
Bongiwe, thanks for the time. And before I can actually get into that response, I'd like to thank our lady players, both large and small industry players, who actually afford us the opportunity to be able to come up with these interventions. You are correct, Bongiwe, to actually indicate that we are quite few in as far as women are concerned in this industry. The reason being the old time or older days of patriarchal, entry level into STEM fields, which is what we are trying to correct as the industry. We are doing all that which we can to make sure that we introduce women into the STEM fields, that is manufacturing, agriculture, mining, and also engineering.
And when one looks at the skills shortage in this particular sector, it's really something that is laid bare. And women can then help with their involvement in bridging the gap here. Definitely,
Bongiwe. We actually have got, we're saying that the chemical industry has got an upstream sector. And that upstream sector involves the manufacturing industry, agriculture, and also engineering and construction. So where we have got this upstream, we can also have the midstream, which involves processing. And from the midstream, then we have got the downstream, where we have got deliveries and distribution. This is where we'd like to actually pitch our representation of women in the industry, so that we have got a presence there. We currently, and according to the World Economic Forum, we currently have got 35% of women in the industry, but also for every 10 men, we have got 3 women in the industry. So we've got a lot of work to actually do to bring women into the fold.
And what kind of intervention then do people like yourselves put in place to ensure that that goal that you appear to have set for yourselves is then realized?
Bonnie, we've got various programs that we have instituted. I mean, just recently, we have had 49 delegates who were coming from Ekurhuleni and Tshwane, who we took through a skills development program that is for women, basically, and they graduated, and that actually was at an investment of 1.4. And then for the past 3 months, also another project, we had crisscrossed, the country, where we funded 1,000 students or learners in the rural areas, where we actually afforded them opportunities to access technology. We afforded them tablets, and these tablets were equipped with iQuiz software solutions, which actually enables them to access technology and access their learning, innovative learning, whilst they are having an elimination of data costs. So that is what we are currently doing. And in the past 6 months also, we had a project which culminated into a graduation, where we had partnered with UJ and also Kemin. And Kemin is actually a technology incubator, which is based in Modderfontein, where we graduated mainly women who had been afforded the skills of entrepreneurship. So basically, we had quite a number of women. We did have males, but the bulk, which is 3/4 of the students, were from the female sector.
And how challenging is it then for those women who are graduating from such programs to be able to get access to funding in order for them to have their own businesses?
What we basically do, Bonnie, we are having access to all of these, and our candidates or whoever would love for this to be taken forward so that they can get funding, they can get onto our website. We are also on Twitter and Facebook. We do definitely need to be engaged at that fora so that, or in that platform, so that we can actually assist our women in as far as where they could get funding. And also from ourselves, we do fund such initiatives, but we also have got to be contacted. So I will give you the Twitter handle and also our site from Facebook when we end the interview.
You can give us your details then, because we're almost out of time.
Okay, great. We have got our Twitter handle is at CHIETA_CHIETA. And then our Facebook is CHIETA. That is Chemical Industry Training and Education Authority.
All right. Thank you so much, Ms. Khoza. We do appreciate your time this evening as we talk about a conversation that is very important, looking into this chemical industry and the importance of presence of women in this particular sector. Thank you so much for your time. We do appreciate it. That was Wezi Khoza, who's the chairperson of the Chemical Industries Education and Training Authority.